Having a baby admitted to the hospital can be stressful for any parent. Kristen Nielsen tells us about a local organization working to make that time easier for families.
I just woke up in the middle of the night in labor, and John had to stay home with the kids, and I had to drive myself to the hospital in labor. And by the time I got here, I was fully dilated.
When a baby is born with complications, they're often admitted to the neonatal intensive care unit, sometimes for an extended length of time. March 25th, Kerr was only 24 weeks along, or just over halfway through her pregnancy, when baby Carter couldn't wait. He made his entrance into the world early, weighing just over 1 pound.
They didn't know if he would make it. They weren't sure if he was going to come out breathing or if they would have to resuscitate him, but he did come out breathing, but he's on a breathing machine. And we're just kind of hoping for the best right now.
Many babies in the NICU unit are born prematurely, which means their families aren't as prepared as they'd like to be, and that's where organizations such as Grady's Decision come in.
Most of them never would expect themselves to be a NICU parent.
Working in the NICU, Emily Clark sees firsthand what these parents go through on a daily basis. Clark and her mother work with Grady's Decision, which helps families like the Kerrs during their baby's stay.
My mom has been a NICU nurse her whole career, and she actually took care of Grady and Gianna, who were twins, and Grady unfortunately did not make it, and my mom was working the night that he passed.
Since the Kerrs live in Sagertown, Grady's Decision has been helping them with gas, food, and anything else they need.
It just takes that extra stress off of you and worrying about those little things that, make a big difference.
It's been a tough, but it's been refreshing to see the outpouring of humanity and the outpouring of love.
Kristen Nielsen, Jet 24 Action News.
Grady's Decision will be holding a benefit event at Cannon's Chop House Thursday evening. The restaurant donating 100% of their proceeds to the group. For more information, you can go to our website, yourerie.com.